Hey guys, about to get started. As you can see, we've got the manual here, and yes, everything will be upside down for you because the camera's over there. But we're about to get started here in a few minutes. Got the manual, PC joints here, my hobby knife, my bronze and silver pins, black and gray lining markers, yellow Gundam marker, green Gundam marker, more likely for the eyes and to paint. I don't know, I might put the silver stickers in there, we'll see. If I do, I've got my little handy dandy, this thing, whatever this, tweezers, words, and I've got my file as well, and of course my trusty nippers, and then the sticker sheet. All the plates are around, but you guys won't see them because they'd be very hard to keep in frame. So yeah, you guys get to see the atrocity of me building something. Pretty cool, very excited. Wait a couple minutes and we'll go ahead and get started. Very nice here. I'll turn this around so you guys can see it. I'm sure you can already see it. And you can see on the left hand side there the actual images, the line art as it were, of the Cheridum saga. Bunch of guns, bunch of clear green parts. I'm very excited. Once again, shout out to Gundam Garage for sponsoring this and you know, helping a guy out with you know, a sponsorship deal, which I'm super excited about. You know, I'm here to, you know, help them get recognized or helping me get recognized, so it's a real win-win. And we're about to crack this bad boy open. Gotta find my start page though. You guys will see that I'm one of those peasants that builds straight out of the manual, as opposed to building like the legs first and things like that. Everyone's got a different style, and that's just kind of how mine goes. I'm not gonna lie, I might end up repainting this, but we'll see. I had a really cool idea, and I don't know if I'll ever do it, of getting the the no-name unit, the no-name rifle thing, the shoulder shroud, and maybe popping it on here, maybe on both sides. I think it'd be kind of cool, but once again, you know, that's, you know, seeing if it actually helps or does, you know, if it fits, but we'll see, we'll see. If the music's too loud, let me know, guys. I try to turn it down a little bit, and I've got my mic set up to where hopefully if I set stuff down, it doesn't go but yeah, let's just get started doing some chill stuff here. And let's see, we need B6, PC4, PC4. Boom, PC4 and PC4. B6. What's the B plate? It is 20 bad boys is 6. There's 6. It's almost like I didn't need music and my own music. Alright. Yeah. Try to do this closer to the camera so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. It's just kind of hard to see because of the lighting. And where's that third knob? I know. There it is. I do kind of like this, like, dark hunter green, but I know it's going to get mostly covered up, which is kind of a disappointment. But it's alright. I don't mind. And we're gonna pop these bad boys in here. Oh, it's upside down. That would make a lot of sense. They're different angles. Ah. What is going on? I always enjoy when I screw something up like this. Same size on both sides. So let's just see if it's just... Nope, that part went in just fine. Okay, whatever. I don't know. There we go. Did it. Yeah, it took a billion years. Need PC3. and B5. Where's B5? There's B5. But yeah, very excited to build this. As always a kid I've thought about picking up, like I said, because I wanted to, you know, throw the no-name unit on it, but I don't know. It's a cool design, and you know, it's like all the guns, and it's one of the few mobile suits that actually has any like handguns, and I think that's like the coolest thing in the world, is to give a giant mech a stupid handgun, because it makes no sense. But I mean, to be fair, like in the mech design, like as much as its real robot makes little to no sense. This isn't okay. This is going right. Cool. Got part of the torso done. See if it'll. You can kind of focus on that. There you go. Oh, there you go. I gotta move it now. I can see. Okay, so we got PC6. Where are you at, PC6? There you are. I'm also one of those weird people, like, I assume probably more than just myself do this, but, that just, like, roll the PC joints off as opposed to actually clipping them. Some of them I do clip, just because they're kind of difficult to, like, take apart. But that's just me. Let's see here. What we got? What's the other? A, I don't need this. A plate. The A38. You know, for being a fairly old kit, so far, like, it's pretty alright. Like, I mean, that being said, like, a lot of the 00 and age kits really do hold up. Like, they were pretty advanced for what they were, especially, like, you know, articulation and some of their construction. They weren't as blocky as like a bunch of the HGEUC stuff that was happening back then. So that's pretty cool. Still some kind of like real basic stuff, but it's a lot of stuff we still see today, so it definitely held out. It's a nice color separation. I like that dark green against that white. I think that looks good. Reminds me kind of a minty thing. And here's the first time I'm going, or it's not the first time, I'm going to avoid stickers as much as I can because I don't like to use them. So for this piece right here, and I'm going to show you before I do it, it requires stickers. It's the front part of the chest. It's that armor looking thingy that goes on it. There we go. And is it 16? There we go. I have to say, they were really liberal with their usage of this clear green plastic, and I'm into it. Like, good on them. They did not skimp on this one. Pretty clean, if I do say so myself. It's kind of hard to focus there. Dug a little deep on that one, but that's alright. Some stress marks from the plastic. It's okay. It will survive, as will I. So what I'm going to do here, and I mean, like I said, I'm going to show you before I do any of this. So the stickers showed me down here on this part, and up here on this part. They're darker gray, so I'm probably going to do, conveniently, I'm going to use the Sky Gray from Vallejo, and I'll probably paint that, just to kind of give it some differentiation, and I don't know, I might wait until after I put this together. Just because I don't want to whip. Well, you know what? If this is going to be, like, if I'm going to really build this, I might as well do it. So, let me. Oh, and the little circle piece, too. At least it's painted that way. Alright, then I'm going to wait to put that in because I don't want to mess that up. Give me a second, guys. Let me grab some brushes and a little thing to put... I've got a thing to put paint on. I'll put the paint and I'll do a little painting. So you guys can see that. I mean, that's part of the build process anyway. Now I just got to find more brushes because I forgot where I put them. Not because I haven't painted in a long time. Oh, there we go. That's not the set I was looking for. They're on my mess of a desk somewhere then. Okay. Kids, don't be disorganized. It is not helpful. It's not conducive to doing a live stream. There's some more plates in case you didn't know what they look like. Dude, if I lost my paintbrushes, I'd be mad. Ew. Seriously? Okay. And I've got other brushes I can use, just like my main set, like I like to use them because none of those are super, like, not that I need crazy, I kind of do need some fine tip stuff though. I thought about doing chrome, and I might chrome the outside of the little lens here, but I don't think I'm going to chrome the entire chest, that's a bit much. What did I do with my brushes? Oh, there they are. There's under a bunch of other stuff because I didn't put them back in the little. There we go. In case you guys ever wondered, which I doubt you did, this is how I organize my brushes with a rubber band because I'm a professional. These were the brushes I wanted though. I needed some finer tip stuff for this, so let me get my very professional setup and I'll be right back. Alright, so we got a shot glass there, not of alcohol, of water, so I can clean my brushes, and I had to wet them first anyway. That's probably an awful sound, I'm sorry, let me move that. I didn't think about that until literally as I did it, just why I said that. And let me shake up the Vallejo here. And as the professional I am, we're going to use a receipt. Because you don't want to go get a plate or anything for one little dab of paint. Because this will probably be the paint I use, like all the paint I use. So, once again, Vallejo model Sky Gray. And we're just going to dry brush it on because it's not a crazy big area. So I'm not really worried about like doing any airbrushing or anything like that. Try to get this closer to the camera so you can see. Okay. There's that part. You can see it stands out a little bit better. And, you know, I'll do this brush because I think it'll be a little better. What I'm probably going to do, now that I've said I'm only going to do one paint, I'm probably going to go in around that gray. Try to see if I can focus it a little better. And there's a little overlap you can't really see too much on. I don't think if I get closer to the camera it's going to do anything. And you can kind of see a little bit there. It's a little natural shading. But down here in these crevices, I'm probably going to try to paint some black to give a little more depth. But let's go ahead and paint this little portion down here. Got a little bit of paint, and that's going to cover up one of the nub marks, so that's cool. part done, and then we got the little top portion here, correct? Yep. Forgetting to kind of move, gonna try to keep this close to the camera, guys, so you can kind of see once again what I'm doing. And also try not to speak directly into the table so you can hear me. Yeah. And of course, since we're waiting on the paint to dry a little bit, you can kind of see some of the work right there and kind of the differentiation. We'll let that dry for a second, but while we do that, we're gonna do see, there's not a ton of darker color, but I'm gonna use just the gray to panel line the little marks in the chest, especially like on the front here. So just get them into the grooves. Oops, got a little crazy there. It's all right. Let's wipe it off. And bam, a little bit better. You can't see it. And there you go, a little more depth. Once again, I know it's kind of hard to see, but since my camera doesn't want to, you can see a little better there. So there's no paint directly on the front. And I find my black, so I'm ready for that when it comes. Oh, once again, don't want to hit the mic, sorry. Oops. Here, let me do something real quick while we're waiting. Touch them up a little bit. I don't have to be as careful this time since we kind of got a little paint on the other stuff. I'll have to be a little more careful when I go in and paint around that though. And some with hand painting that, if you guys aren't comfortable with, you're trying out, I'd say, be more worried about getting too much paint on the brush versus not enough. You can always go back and add more versus it's a lot harder to take that off, and then you have to do what I'm doing now and compensate with the black around that one little piece. So. And try to just be real careful with it. Don't worry about going slow or anything. It takes time, so. And you can see I've already got a little paint on my hand anyway, so. It's not gonna be the cleanest thing in the world either. In case you're wondering, this is a lo-fi hip-hop radio on the YouTubes as well. Just chilling out. Listening to some grooves. This will be interesting. Obviously a model kit's not going to be 100% anime accurate, but kind of looking at the chest here, you can kind of see there's going to be a little difference as far as like how it's shaped versus this. It seems a lot flatter, but a little more brought up. I think you'll see once we pop it together, but this is a dumb idea because it's may still be wet, but whatever. I apparently do not practice what I preach. alright. So what we're going to do is real carefully just go in here and dab some black paint. Sorry, I'm pulling this away from the camera, guys. I'm trying to not mess up as bad as I think I'm about to. There you go. It stands out a little bit more now. It wasn't too messy either. It's real hard with that brush to get in there. But also, I mean, it's kind of hard to get a brush in general that fits well in a spot like that. It's kind of an awkward area. I'll touch it up in a minute. But as far as the gray is concerned, other than me tearing some off of the top, you can kind of see there. It's alright. I might do some touch up later, but yeah, we'll let it dry. Let's kind of hang out for a second, you know, see what's going on.
My God. I got no one to care for.
This should be a pretty simple build, though. I mean, kind of looking forward, or looking through it, you know, the chest is not more than 5 steps. The head's pretty straightforward, and even with a little paint there, that'll be alright. And then, yeah, the legs and the arms, they're no more than 4 or 5 steps a piece, so it should be pretty simple. And I'm sure, you know, a lot of you guys out there do this as well, at least with high grades, is kind of build the arms, unless they're different, at the same time, just because it's easier. Now, I wouldn't, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten them backwards before, but for the most part, I mean, I'm usually pretty solid about it. And let's go ahead and pop this bad boy in here, if I can. That's weird. If I can. Yeah, this would be really good for what the tweezers are. You know what? Literally why I have tweezers. Small parts and stickers. Alright, let's go ahead and... So I think it goes in like that. Seems about right. There you go. You can kind of see it. Yeah, you can see it right there. Once again, not terribly in focus, unfortunately. Once again, apologize. I'll work on getting this a little bit more laid out once I'm kind of done messing with it, but do one more coat of paint on the rest of the torso here. Now, typically, people would tell you, you know, you might want to let this dry a little bit faster. Those people are super right. It helps it cure, and then, you know, if you top coat it, it usually sticks out a little bit, or doesn't stick out better, but usually doesn't get sticky or anything. But at the same time, you know, like, as long as you don't top coat it like the next day or something, you're usually alright. I haven't had any major issues with the stuff I've done, so I'm gonna keep doing my way. Doing it my way. And bam, we have part of a torso. Doing it, looking good. Looks like the backpack is PC2. We need 2 of those bad boys. Looks like that is all we have anyway. And we will go ahead and, looks like, make the back GN condensers. B18, going back to the B plate, 4-piece 18. The silver stickers I might actually use, I'm not gonna lie. But as far as the rest of the stickers, I'm probably not going to. Okay, and this is the backpack portion of the Cheridum saga. Not that the chat's popping or anything, but you know, keep tabs on everything. Make sure everything's all right. Okay, seems like we're still good about a half hour in. And since we're kind of just mulling out here, once again, Gundam Garage sent this to me. It's a sponsorship deal I've got with them. The review will be going up Friday, hopefully, end of the week. They also have a deal for, you know, early listeners or early adopters, I guess. Would be the right way to phrase that. I used all this paint too. Damn. Anyway. Yeah, it's for early adopters, or you know, anyone who wants to get on this deal early. Special deal you're not going to get after the fact, so the last time to get it realistically, for now at least. Excuse me. Sorry, it's a $30 credit code. Now, what's going to happen? The way it works, and I think I may have explained this poorly the first time, so my bad. Their subscription basis, you get really good deals on P-Bandai stuff. Like right now, the Real Grade Tall Geese 2 in most places is like, let's say $50 is the cheapest I think I've seen it, not including shipping. I've seen retail of like 60-ish and up. But right now on Gundam Garage, since you pay a membership, so in this instance the 3-month membership is $30. You would get the Real Grade Tall Geese at cost, which is $31 and some change. Now, if you're like, oh, that's actually a really good deal, you're absolutely right. It is a deal, so you sign up, pay that $30 to get your membership, right? You get a code that you use on your first purchase that is valued at $30, so it balances out. So for instance, a $60 value, that's your 3-month membership and the Tall Geese, you get for $30, 31 and some change, really, or pretty much, yeah. So you're getting your 3-month subscription entirely free. So think of it that way, that you pretty much have already saved the amount of value you're putting into it. So yeah, it's a good deal. They have a lot of their P-Bandai stuff, and you know, they're in the States. They look it all over, so they're not going to send you anything jank, busted, or missing pieces, which is good. So, yeah, you know, I'll put that code out here in a minute, once again, for anyone who's listening, who's interested. But let's pop back into doing this. So we've got B19. I need that part. Where are you at, B19? I'm going to assume I need to do this at 19 and 20. I need to do this twice. I gotta find it first. Am I blind? Dude, I'm super blind. Oh, there they. They're right in front of me. I'm an idiot. Now these dark green pieces, I am going to use the black lining marker on because I think it'll look better. So there's 19. And 20. Yeah. And I will also need 15 and 17, which are right next to them, so that makes that easy. $15. And 17. So, Boomsy and I are going to film a video about this later, but I watched the Hathaway's Flash thing, and the only thing I'm going to say, I'm not going to, really talk about what, actually, no, I won't talk about part of Hathaway's Flash, not about really what we see in the trailer. Side note, the trailer looks awful. Like, it's that legendary, like, the movie studio legendary, the little teaser they put out being like, hey, we're working on this. It was literally just like, oh, hey, this is a shooting star looking thing that literally has no context. It was like that level of, oh, this is a thing. And for those of you who don't really like have any background in Hathaway's Flash, it's real weird. It's a kind of a return to form of Zeta feeling wise. It's definitely not a bad, like, it's a good thing they're adapting it because it's very popular, so it makes sense too, of course. But it's just like, it's not a traditional thing. It's not like a normal gun, like, especially to follow up narrative in Unicorn. It's not a traditional Gundam thing. It's very, like, oh, the Federation and stuff is bad, which, once again, kind of harkening back to the Titans, but this time it's like, oh, all Earth people, they're all a bunch of dicks, and we hate them, and we don't want to be here. And that's effectively what happens is, that there's things that happen in the story, terrorist groups pop up to fight the, there's not a silver piece that goes in there. Well, let me fix that real quick. Give me a second. Gotta do some un momento, por favor. Work stuff. There we go, we're done. So yeah, I gotta paint the inside of that because it's gotta pop too. So I'm gonna take my little silver marker. I would use the chrome Molotov marker, get that out, but I don't know that it would really work all that well. It's a 1mm right here. I've had better luck with the flat silver, but I guess if it's going under a sticker, you know what, this silver marker, which is a pilot silver marker, just another paint marker, is good, but it's better for like mechanical detail because it's a little bit duller. It's not as like reflective as the Molotovs. Molotov. Okay, yeah. Oh boy, if you could smell this, guys, this thing is, oh, they are dank. Here, let me see if I can get some more ink out of this. Or not ink, paint. Not much better. A little bit better. Touch it up, and that kind of looks alright. You kind of see in there. And this second one will look better though. Once they dry a little bit, they stop being as shimmery and a little bit more reflective. So I'm going to let those dry for just a second, and I'm probably going to start cleaning up some of these azale pots. So let's go ahead and do that. Man, sorry guys, this is probably the worst live build ever. You guys don't really get to see much because I'm trying to not just jab this into my skin. And a lot of panel lining opportunities here as well that I'm going to take advantage of. You know, panel lining is good if the proportions on the kit are good and evened out. It reminds me of like the old MSIA, like the Japanese versions of the figures would be panel lined, and people would be like, oh, they look so good, and it's like some of them just looked a mess, like they were a hot mess. They were bad, buddy, I'll tell you that. You know, the excess plastic off of there. Typically, I don't listen to music while I build. Like, I usually will watch something in the background. Put my cap on it so I don't poke myself. Which is usually always just like, oh, cool, it's not really watching anything. It's just like, oh, cool, I can hear it in the background. They're a little shiny. They're all right. I'm gonna put these in here, right, without dropping them. Or I guess by dropping, though, I guess would be the... So you can kind of see, yeah, the shimmery under there as opposed to being just flat, which is better. I don't know if it's going to be quite as shiny as what the stickers would provide, but I think I might, just for consistency's sake, do the rest of them like that. But we'll see. Okay, so we've got this portion. Alright, so that fits really nicely. I like that. That's pretty. It's cute. Yeah, I need my black binding marker now. This dark green, the black will do a little bit better. It's more distinct. You can kind of see there, he kind of stands out a little bit more. Oh, that one's awful, that nub mark. Probably should just paint these shoulder pieces, but whatever, I'm lazy. Boom. It's hard to see. You'll see it better in the review. You can kind of see a little bit there. Before I pop the other side on, I'm just going to take advantage of it being off and panel line it too. Chilled out roof. Next time I'm gonna see about maybe changing a few parts of my setup. I think a couple of the big pieces are gonna end up being the I do want a web or a face cam on this, but that's gonna be, I want to say, it's not difficult or not impossible, rather it's just I have to figure it out. And I also want to be able to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Once again, not impossible, just I have to download some stuff and configure it. And I didn't have time this go around because I got home like an hour before starting. And, well, it became a little bit of an issue there. And I didn't have a lot of time. And I had another issue I had to fix, which was my webcam, or my face cam didn't want to work at the same time as the build, so I was like, well, the build's way more important than my face. You just see a bunch of goofy expressions, not a lot going on. I'd have to say though, like, this dark green is like hard, it's not hard to panel line, but it's like, it's really nice, and I think like I'm legitimately going to top coat this, like a matte top coat, and I'm going to put a little bit of masking tape over all the shiny parts so that you can actually like see them. So yeah, you can kind of see the whole part right there, and it just folds back in, which is pretty neat. Got those done. Give me just a second, guys.
How come you don't want me, man? I'm sorry. It was great seeing you, son.
Just working on technical issues, gents and ladies.
And sit down, have nothing in mind when you start.
still working on technical issues, guys. I'm super sorry. I'm kind of working on. For some reason, the stream doesn't show up on my YouTube page, so I'm trying to, you know, go through different pages and post it and everything so that I can actually have people show up as opposed to not. Kind of a problem. Give me a second. My desk is a mess, as you can see, so it is quite difficult to actually mess with any of this. And that's a little loud. I'm gonna drop that down a hair. They're so nice. Get this out here. I'm super glad someone pointed this out, because like, whoa, this sucks. Fix the issue, we'll see. Unless the link explodes again, and I'll just be like, cool, I didn't need to do things, I'm an idiot. There we go. Fixed that. Thanks, Boomsy. There we go. I should fix it. There we go. There we go. So that should help. Hopefully the audio is now fixed. Hey everyone. Alright. Chill ass grooves, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we got the backpack built. You can see some awful nub marks up at the top. Those are pretty bad. Let me see if I can clean those up just a hair. Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy and use a hobby knife on a part that is not stable. Let me take that out. That's kind of a unique way they did that, though. Like, they have you put the PC part on the backpack right here, and then like when you jam it on there, it gets stuck into this part, which is kind of neat. Anything I think of made it worse. I use the file and see if I can even it out just a hair. Probably not, because go me. Oh, I think I might have screwed it up again. I'm doing super good, guys. I don't know why I'm having such difficulties with this. Chill hop music. Okay, there we go. Okay, we fixed it. Alright, we're good. I think. Okay. fixed it, but I made it a lot worse, honestly. I'm gonna have to paint this now. Lame. Okay. Your boy is not the best at cleaning, everybody. There we go. So we're gonna get some interesting design work going. And since I already got my brushes out, might as well, because why not? Nice thing about Gunpla, if you screw something up, just paint over it, because it'll probably be fine. Unless you cut like a piece in half or something, then of course that's going to be more of a problem. But that's what super glue's for, it's alright. The universe has its ways. I think this will look better too. Because it looks kind of black in some of the images. Anyway, so I think this will be cool. There we go. God, this lighting setup is not the best. Anyway. And to match, we gotta do the other one now. And I'm gonna just stop myself from screwing it up to begin with. And just paint it. Boom. Mistake fixed, guys. We're doing it. Yeah. So we're gonna let that dry for a second. The next part we gotta put in there is A31, which is yellow. Kind of a weird shade of yellow too, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like a pastel yellow and I'm not a fan. Like I almost kind of want to repaint these regular, actually kind of want to, I know what I'm gonna do. That's why I got the bronze marker here. Paint the inset. Oh, that's an awful sound for the mic. Oh, that's probably why. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Once again, very hard to do while trying to. There you go. Got some shiny gold in there. Make that pop a little better. And that is shiny. You can kind of see it. I'll probably go back and touch that up later, but at least it's there. And now the fun part of trying not to touch the parts I just painted, because I'm an idiot and didn't do this first. But once again, gents, this is why I have tweezers. Boom. Alright, let's go ahead and lower the audio just a hair again. Let's see what I can do about this lighting setup, because it is a little dark. Alright. I don't know if that really helps. Zeta, I'm using a Pilot gold marker. You can find them at most hobby stores if you're in the States. If not, you can find them on Amazon as well. They come in a pack with the gold and silver. I use the silver more for kind of like internal mechanical parts, and then I'll use like the Molotov chrome markers for like the shiny GM parts in here. I'm gonna try to see if I can adjust the lighting just a bit more, because I know it's a little dark still, without knocking anything over and without becoming crazy bright. I don't want to overexpose everything. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab this little piece here, pop it in, and bam. You guys see it a little better? Yeah. Now that we've got that, I can put these. Oh, I thought I just touched that, but it's alright. It's flush enough, it wasn't a big deal. I'll pop these guys back on. Fix the neck joint. There we go. Boom. Okay. So, now for the head, which is going to require more painting. Great. Yeah, the Molotov liquid chrome is crazy. I'm using the 1mm, but the 2mm, I don't know, I kind of broke my 1mm, so it only like half works now. I need to get another one, but it's like $12 per marker. It's insane. It's crazy. I mean, they're worth it, but God, they're expensive. All right. So once again, not going to use. Honestly, on the sticker sheet, I might use some of the chrome ones, but once again, I think I'm going to stick with what I was doing, because I kind of like consistency in this. So A41 and A40. Where's 41? 41. 41 is kind of, once again, I think this is kind of just a build fighters thing. Very pastel color, and I'm not a huge fan, to be super honest. But onto probably the hardest part of the kit for me to panel line, the faceplate. Yeah, the 1mm is really nice and fine tip. I didn't bust it out. The 2mm is this bad boy. A lot bigger, just for comparison. It's good if you're wanting to chrome a lot of stuff. Like the sumos, stuff like this would be good. But honestly, like, I don't use it a lot, which is probably why it survived. I just, like, I shook up and pressed down too hard on the 1mm, so all the, like, ink came out. Yeah, that part of why I've already painted some of it is that the stress marks show up like a big... where's my lighting marker? That's what I was looking for. Where's my girl? It's right in front of me. I'm an idiot. I'm doing great, guys. So I'm going to be the stupid one here and use another Gundam marker to do the eyes, which is normally what I do, to be super honest. Very careful, though. There we go. And of course I'm going to paint around that, because that green's not going to pop as hard as I need it to. But while I wait for that to dry, I'm going to panel line the faceplate, and then I'll probably clean up the num marks, which I probably should, I'm going to do that first, because let's be real, I'm going to get that ink everywhere. Let's try not to destroy my hand as I do this. I'm gonna try to keep getting closer to the camera, guys. I do apologize. Does this sound weird? I don't know what piano riff this is, but I remember hearing it on a like sad anime music thing back in the day, because why not? I was an emo kid once. Gundam markers have their place. Exactly. Yeah, Gundam markers are my go-to for like little details. After trying to use them for big chunks, I just got burnt on them, and it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna even ever try to do like a whole painted Gundam marker thing. I don't know why I'm doing this way. It's just easier for me to just hand paint things, and I think it's more consistent most of the time, regardless of what paint you're using. You can control it a lot better. I promise after this faceplate I'm going to bring these pieces closer, but this thing's a tiny mess, so I'm going to try to... There we go. And let's use the fun, wonderful tweezers. See if I can bring that in a little bit. It's a little washed out. Let's see if I can show you guys the panel lining on it, but it doesn't show up. The faceplate is actually like outside of just the little nubs on the mask. It also has the little lines down the side. It's really nice. I mean, it's not like a crazy thing, but it's still cool. Like, I like it a lot better. Oh, you know what? I think I realized the music is super. It's probably coming through the audio on my mic as well. Probably helps if I turned it down. There we go. There we go. That's probably a better situation. Ooh. The Schwable Grays is something like, I loved an animation after building it, I hated it. Like, the Grays are cool, and I like almost all the variations, but the Grays, Schwable, and like both variants I'm just not a fan of. Maybe the 1/100 would treat me a little better. I only built the high grade because I'm a pleb, but oh, I'm getting paint all over this thing. My once careful hands have betrayed me. Not that bad though. You guys missed all the terrible painting I did earlier. I'm doing great. The hand paint's doing it. Haha! The Crow. The Soul. The Sama. It's like Satsuki-sama, but I would obey Satsuki-sama a lot harder. Satsuki! I need to come up with a parody song of Gucci Gang called Satsuki Gang. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well, but... Anoji Gang? No. I'll think of something. Sama Gang. Sama Gang, Sama Gang, Sama Gang, Sama Gang. Not gonna lie, I actually like the SNL parody Tucci Gang better than Gucci Gang, the song. The faceplate is done. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which means I now get to put the head. Oh, it's a new plate. C plate. Ah, I see a plate. Oh god, I'm hilarious. All the viewers leave because I'm doing great with the jokes. So now a comedy show. Chill music, chill music, chill music. Okay. Picking back up. Clean these nubs and clean that nub. Like, I'd probably say all of my like Gunpla skills just for basic building, nub mark cleaning is probably the worst. Like, I've looked and it's just like, I hate sandpaper. And my hands, I'm like, guess I'm not fine enough, or I don't clip right. So I'm that guy, but I might need to go back and fix that later, but I'll survive for now. Alright. Whoa, dropping the faceplate. Get in there, faceplate. That's alright. You barely see the eyes anyway. We'll be alright. We're gonna keep moving. Yeah, I can use the gray for this. So far, the color separation's been mostly like, it'd been cool if those parts would have been gray. I'd have been super stoked as opposed to having to paint them, but overall, not bad. Pretty pleased. The colors are nice. As the pastels are kind of a weird thing for me. Like, I kind of like them, but I kind of don't. Oh, dang. See, I say I'm gonna do something, and then I'm like, oh no, I gotta pay attention to it. This guy. Boom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ha! Yeah, no, I feel that. Like, it's just me, or I guess it's not just me, but yeah, nub marks are like my fucking enemy. Like, apologies for cursing. Like, I've posted pictures places and people are like, yo, your nub marks are out of control, bro. I'm like, yeah, I know. Deal with it. G plate, I gotta get that thing. Where are you at, thing? Well, that's not the thing I need right now. I'm so confused by this. Oh, because that's for the normal Cheridum. Oh, this is the B plate. I'm stupid. I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing phenomenal. Is this the G plate? Yeah, that's the G plate. That's what I wanted. Where are you? Hey, 20. Okay, it's not. I might paint the V fin on this yellow. I don't know. We'll see. Gundam marker is also fairly decent for that. I put a sticker in there, which is going to get painted, and then put 17. Oh, it's right here. It says tiny 80. Wow, okay. Let's just go ahead and do this over here so I don't lose this, because this will get lost if I don't. There we go. Tiny, tiny piece. And then a 28, which is that cool, like, chicken fin thing coming off his head. I like that. Stylistic. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I'm cool with it, I don't care. Alright, bust out that Molotov. Once again, kind of jacked up, so not gonna be as chromy as it should be, but once it dries, it'll cure a little bit. It'll be more reflective, which is not gonna matter because I'm putting it under something anyway. But whatever. We doing it. We out here. We making moves. Stupid safety nubs get me every time because I know I'm going to clip them wrong, but whatever, we're doing it. We out here. Oh, that doesn't look bad. Kind of. I mean, I kind of cut more off than I wanted to, but that's alright. Oh, doing it. Oh, damn. That was actually pretty close. You know what? I'll leave that one. That doesn't look bad. Got the chicken fin. Cowboy. Little kittle. Okay. So you can kind of see it in there. Like it's super shiny. You can see how reflective that bad boy is. Actually, before I put that, I probably wouldn't matter if I put that on there anyway, but we don't clean this up because this thing is looking a mess. As I cut towards myself. I am the best. Chicken fin for the win. That rhymed unintentionally. Kinda. Oh well, we'll take a look at that in a second. It could be worse. I've done worse. Okay, I'll put this green piece in here. Going. Coming. Yeah. Now look at that. That shiny boy. Shiny green boy. It's just easier to cut towards yourself. Oh, I just popped out the chicken fin. Oh no. Abort. There you go. Now let's pop the chicken fin head on this bad boy. That's not a satisfying snap. It's alright. It's a little loose. It's going to bother me. Yeah, here we go. There's a chicken headed boy. I'll see if I can get... I don't think, like... I'm pretty sure the closer I get, the less focus it's going to be. But I can't really move it. Alright, here. I'm going to also you guys be prepared. It's a little more in focus. A little bit. You can see a little bit better. The jostling is done. Okay, cool. Now the arms, I'm gonna blaze through these guys because they're gonna have a tunnel panel. Oh shit, they're gonna have some stickers though, or some paint. But all right. C2, PC1, PC1. I need ×2 because I'm gonna build both of these bitches at the same time because I ain't got no patience for that. PC, where's C? Shiny. He is the shiniest of boys. Where's the stupid thing I'm looking for? I'm blind. Is that 2 and 3? Oh, 2 and 4. Yeah, those look like those go to the same side. No, okay, cool. There's 2. 4. This should be a pretty easy build as far as like time. It's not going to be very dramatically. Oh man, there's like a really cool chest part for the Cheridum I wish I got to use for this, but kind of like the flak jacket feel. Like it looks cool, it looks heavily armored, and I'm pretty sure I can use it for something else. Okay. Oh, dang it, I'm going to need more PC1s. Oh, shit. Okay. It like I'm probably like the worst builder ever. So I don't build with a ton of space on my desk, and it's always messy. And well, as you see, like you can't see because I don't have the camera pointed that way. My desk is on carpet, so any tiny piece is usually gone. Like, it's a good thing they give you some extra PC parts sometimes. But something that irritates me is I've got a bunch of shelves right above my desk with all my Gundam stuff on it, or most of it. A lot of my Dama sheet collection, some kits, things like that. And I went to go review the Robot Dama sheet Providence Gundam. As I took it off the shelf, I knocked down the Perfect Strike. And when I did that, of course, it exploded when it hit the ground, so parts went everywhere. I found all but one part. The one part was the green shoulder cannon thing for the Launcher Strike pack, and man, was I irritated. Like, you ain't... What? Oh, okay, that's weird. I don't know if I've ever seen this. It's having me put the PC1 joint round side down. That's... Alright. I guess it's got a thing that's going to contour to it, so it's alright, but it's like, okay, that's kind of weird, but no judgment. On the plus side, I can almost guarantee you the no-name shoulder thing will fit in here, so my realization of a no-name Cheridum saga could be real. It's like one of the few good things that came out. Oh, not the perfect raid. No. The perfect strike. Sorry, I must have misspoke. Yeah, but still, like, super mad is this the Damashi perfect strike, and that part is still missing. It's been like a month. Really very upset about it. Super bummed, not gonna lie. But that's alright. I'll find it eventually. I mean, it didn't go anywhere. Unless the Catman carried it off, which I doubt he did. Okay, so I need C13 and C6. Where are we at? Where's C13? Or 6. I would take a... Okay, there's 6. Good. I guess I can put 6 on both parts. Yeah, I need 6 on both parts. I only need 13 on one, though. Because, it's... Where's 13? Oh, there it is. Because it's going to be the mount for the little shoulder shield. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't remember what the original Cheridum looks like in full detail. It's like the only one I can think of. I'm doing good. Sir? I very care about my Damashi because it was a very expensive one. Well, retail is very expensive at least. But, very upset. Like, damn. Like, luckily it's hidden on the shelf to where you can't really see that shoulder anyway, but oh no. And it bums me out. But yeah, no, like, I don't remember what the real, like, just basic Cheridum looks like. And that's, like, kind of not great. It's like, oh, cool. I don't remember the kit this is based off. Ha ha ha. I know it's generally about the same, but no. Okay, no. Oh. Why you no fit? Oh, it's because I didn't clean the nub up right. Ha! Oh no, I did. What? I'm confused. I am dumb, guys. Okay, let's see if I can do this on camera. Oh, this PC1 joint does not get held in there super tight. Okay, I know what the issue is. I'm just gonna fix this right now. It has little nubs on the side of it, which are stopping it. That should fix this. And what do you know? It does. Great. Doing it. Actually, so far, like, there's not a ton of panel lining on the shoulders, which is, I guess, alright. Let's see if I can get any of this stick. Yeah, like, the Damashi... Yeah, I'd say... Let me... I'm looking at almost all of them, so I'll just do a count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. At least 34 Damashi. Yeah, the Testament, like, I love the design, and that's probably my favorite Damashi. And if I ever find the Dragon Momoko, whatever it is, Testament, I will probably, if it's not ungodly expensive, try to do it. Yeah, the anime version's like, I'm kind of bummed because like a lot of the Damashi I have are the older ones, and I don't think I did a stupid thing by doing this, but I got a trade for the exclusive Shinlong, the first from the first part of Wing, and the Death Scythe, which were both like $90-ish exclusives a couple months back, in a trade for the anime Gelgoog, Sharzaku 2, and Goof. And I kind of like, I don't 100% regret it, but I kind of do, because like those anime versions are super, their effect parts are phenomenal. Like, I cannot, it's like, they're so good. Like, I need to pick up the Alex and the Zaku 2FZ, but I might wait. Gotta get them decals, man. Yeah. It's a hard thing. Like, it's an expensive kit, of course, because it's, you know, knockoff. And, like, here in the States, of course, it's super hard to find. You go through eBay, and then you get screwed that way. B22 and B23. Where's my B plate? There's my B plate. That's a hard nub to cut. It's a weird spot to put that. Yeah, I heard everyone say that Alex Robot Damashi was pretty good. I'm waiting to see if the whatchamacallit, the I don't know, I only did one of those. The one with the armor has the base Alex under it, because that's going to be super expensive, all the effect parts and everything. That might be, because I'm not going to pose it in the armor, and I'll use the like effect parts for photography, but I'll probably just stand it pretty statically on my shelf, honestly, just because the way my shelves are set up. So if that's got the base Alex, I'll probably just try to pick that one up if I can, and then get the Zaku 2FC, and I'll probably skip the Hygog and probably the GM Cold type, unfortunately. Like, neither one's bad, but I'm just like, nah. No, any PC-11s. Like, they're cool, it's just, yeah. Yeah, I remember the MSIA did that, and, like, it was alright. But, like, it's the same thing I have with transforming anything. It's, like, the same, like, if the transformation or the armor doesn't clip on well, I'm not gonna do it, because it's like, that's just pointless. Like, it just doesn't hold. That's the whole point of doing it. It's like, oh, cool. Like, if it can't stay in this form, I don't care. Yeah, a bunch of people are like, I love the Hygog, and I'm just like, yeah, I couldn't care less, honestly. Like, the effect parts are cool, but, like, even Mecha Gaikatsu is like, I hate Damashii, I love this thing. It's like, I don't care about the design all that much. It is neat, though. It is neat. A9. I need some more round discs of clearness. Where's the 9? Okay, there. Yeah. It's the only thing, like, model kits aren't immune to it, but, like, action figures are typically a lot worse. About, like, oh, cool, we have this gimmick, and it doesn't 100% work very well, and you're like, but why do you have the gimmick, then? Oh, God, that's an awful note. I'm not gonna be able to fix that, though. Okay, so the rounded part goes inside. The flat part goes outside, I think. Yeah, that's what it is. I'll paint the inside of this. Go on, don't fail me now, Molotov marker. Oh, it's slowly dying on me more and more every day. Okay, see it. That shiny. It's not as reflective it used to. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna have to touch it up with the 1mm, but we're about to do some 2mm. I really honestly need to get just an entire new set of these. They're both in pretty rough shape right now. Okay, that'll work. But just to kind of compare there. Can't really see the difference, but let me move up here. I think so, yeah. I think I remember hearing that somewhere. They're just going to, like, revamp the GM Sniper 2 since it was, like, one of the first Damashii. And you can kind of see the difference. This is the 2mm. It's just, like, it's not dead, so. I think they were going to, since it's the anime line, I think they were going to, like, redo it for the most part. But that's not super confirmed. I know I'm looking at, like, it looks like the backpack is supposed to be black. Yeah, it looks like that. Dang it, I'm gonna have to paint that whole thing after I panel lined it. Oh well, I'll survive. There we go. Shiny green. I might leave the green because I kind of like the black stripe I've got in it right now. Like, it's once again super hard to tell, but whatever. I kind of like the like weird, not consistent effect those markers give. Now that they're like jank, it looks more particly. Okay, so B29. Where are my B29s at? Right there. Where are my bombers at? It's an awful joke. Oh, even the hands are molded in this like hunter green. That's interesting. I kind of want to like. It's a weird thing. Like the Astrays did it really well, where like the fingers, like the armor on the outside of it, is like a different color. I love that idea. Like, it's just so cool. I might do it here, give it more kind of like a tactical armored hand look, but we'll see. Yeah, that full armor Alex is hell expensive. I mean, it comes with a ton of accessories, so like, and honestly, like, the normal Alex I think retailed for like 30-40 bucks. I assume it'll come off, but like, if they had to pick between, oh hey, this is gonna come off, and oh hey, this is gonna come off super bad, like, that would just be like, you know what, just do two separate. Like, I hope it's not two separate ones, but if it's jank, then do two separate ones. But I don't know, we'll see. Like, for the most part, they've been all right. Like, they haven't done a lot of jank stuff, but you know, that's how it goes. Okay. PC5. Got two of those bad boys. Rip those right off this sprue. And then I'll need PC10s, which I'll snip out because those are a little harder to get off. And then A37s. You know, like, as much like trash as people talk about age, rightfully so, it and Double O kits, like, they're super old. Like, they're not super old, but they're old. They've been around long enough, but they're still pretty impressive as far as design goes. Like, good on them for doing some of this stuff. Oh god, I always hate, I do this backwards all the time. Okay. Shit, I don't remember. Anyway. I mean, it's not like it's really gonna matter what side that goes on anyway. I'm such a bad streamer, like, you can't even see what I'm doing. It's just a bunch of looking at this. I mean, at least I can do is, like, turn this bad boy around so you guys can look at it while I'm doing this. Yeah, that new hotness is, you're not kidding, like... Yeah, I know, right? Like, I remember it's like, oh, cool. Age came out, like, 3 years ago, and then it's like, oh, shit, Age is, like, not a decade old, but it's pretty, like, it's up there. Like, I think it's, like, 6 or 7 years old now. What? I mean, I think Double O's pretty close to a decade. That's insane. Yeah, I definitely feel the, like, old feels on that one. As I remember, I was talking Age up kind of hard. I was like, you know what? Because I remember I was doing the old podcast at the time. The Londo's Outpost podcast in, God, 11 years? Jesus, we're old. But I remember doing the Londo's Outpost podcast, and the whole thing was like, we're doing it when Age and Build Fighters were announced. And I was like, Build Fighters need to be such trash. Why would anyone watch that? It's just a toy commercial. And I thought age was gonna be the new hotness, and boy was I wrong. Like I like age a lot. I'm one of those people. But like honestly, Build Fighters in my opinion is like more entertaining to watch by a long shot. I don't understand what this, oh, hold on. I do. I was doing it upside down and backwards the right way. Alright, let me grab this bad. Oh yeah, because I gotta put the PC tins in there. I'm an idiot. I'm the best builder to ever exist, guys. Let's just get that out of the way. Yeah, me too. Age was like, I'm super stoked for Age. In like, you know, I made it through the first arc and I was like, okay, that's alright. You know, the concept's cool, you know, it's the evolution of Gundam through 100 years. That's neat. Yeah, now the Build Fighters, like, it was the thing. Like, it was, the Build Fighters being the new hotness was the weirdest thing ever. Like, poor Age didn't, like, once again. Oh, damn it, did I, seriously. Uh-oh. Guys, I might have screwed up. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't screw up that hard. We do it. We fixed it. But yeah, no, like, Build Fighters, it was a decent story for, like, a good toy commercial, but, like, comparative to Age, it's just, like, no, I thought I did, John. I got it backwards, but we good. I fixed it. No breaks yet. I did not break the sponsored kit, I promise. Side note, in case, like, Boomsy, I think, probably none of Boomsy knows. But anyone else watching? The two other people. Big ball and stream. This is sponsored by GundamGarage.us. Makes me feel like Robert 184 when I say that. Thespicer. The Spicer Reviews, 2 R's, 2 S's. GundamGarage.us. Oh, I miss Robert 184. Anyway, yeah. So, you know, I talked with John, and, you know, we figured out a deal to kind of help each other out. And, sponsoring this kit was one of them, which I'm, you know, doing the build and review for, so I'm very excited about that. And the unboxing just went up today as well, side note, guys. And they're super cool guys, and I have to say, like, one of the most impressive things, I know, right? Poor Robert, like, I mean, I'm sure something good has probably happened to him is why he's off YouTube, but I missed him super hard. He was the go-to, and I wish I could even emulate his review style, but can't replace Robert, man. But, yeah, like, they, their packaging is just out of this world. It is, oh yeah, I talked about the early bird discount early and super forgot that, I, didn't, like, I said what it was, and I just forgot to put the thing in. The discount code, everybody out there, is Early Bird Spicer, and, that's gonna net you, while I flip these pages here, a, $30 credit to cover your 3-month subscription. So the way it works is, outside of being impressed with their packaging, they work kind of like a Sam's or a Costco, if you guys are familiar with it. If not, Disney World, I feel that. What are you, Patrick, 1969? I don't remember. Zeta, which one is in Florida and which one's in California? I feel like an idiot for asking that question. You'll be far poorer next week. That's what I hear about the Disney places. They drain you monies. Okay. So Patrick, 1969, lives in California, like an hour away from Disneyland, and goes all the time. So I was making sure. But yeah, he does that all the time. Anyway, that will be fun, Zeta. Best wishes to you. But yeah, so they work kind of like a Costco, Sam's Club deal where, you know, you pay a membership thing and you end up getting like kits at cost. And what I had said earlier, and I talked to Boomsy about this earlier, the Real Great Tall Geese 2. Yeah, he still makes content, Zeta. I still talk to Patrick semi-regularly. Like, dude's super cool. I think he's going to start his own podcast, which is crazy. Like, he's going to bring his edge to the Gundam world. Or, not that it left. But he does a lot of Damashi reviews. He doesn't do, like, almost any kits anymore. But yeah, no, he's a dude. Patrick's hilarious. Patrick. Anyway. Yeah, so it's Costco, Sam's, but like the Real Great Tall Geese 2 is retailing in most places like $50-$60, not including shipping. With the membership at Gundam Garage, you get $31 and some change. So what I was kind of talking about was use that $30 credit, you know, buy your $30 subscription for 3 months. And you get that $30 credit, so you effectively get $60 of value for $30 because you get your subscription free, and you still get the Tall Geese at $30. And then you get the best packing I've ever seen. So it's pretty good. It's a good deal. Like, I'm gonna pick that Tall Geese up very soon because that's calling my name. I've got a spot cleared off my shelf. It's gonna happen. But yeah, no, go sub to Patrick. He's hilarious. Like, if we have Spicer Early Bird. Thank you, Boomsy. You knew. You read my mind, see? If Boomsy was not here, things would not get done. Doing great. But yeah, no, like I picked back up on the Lundo's Outpost podcast not long ago before I started the Gunplay YouTubers one. And yeah, it was good. It's just like it's hard to hit that level of content because there's not a lot of like just general Gundam news to talk about. And like, Hey It's Kai was on there too, and we just didn't have the like, because like other than talking about kits, it's like, well, we didn't really have much to talk about, so I didn't really do much. Oh, actually, I have to build the little shoulder pad, which is not on this plate, it's on the G plate. But yeah, good deal. Patrick's great. Podcast. I'm losing my train of thought like crazy. Talking and building is harder than one would think. Not gonna lie. Okay, so that's the big one. Didn't actually read what I was doing there. 22. And shout out to John in the chat. He is the John I was talking to about Gundam Garage. So thanks for the sponsorship and the kit, my man. It's coming together. Slapped a little paint on him. I'm going to touch up after the fact, but you know, he's looking pretty clean. He's not looking bad. Got some chill grooves that you can probably barely hear. Yeah. You good? I'm not. I hope I don't break him. It's rare that I don't. Hold on. Actually, let me. All right, chat. Damn. Let me think of the last kit I actually broke. This. You know, actually, I can't think. I don't think I've actually broke a. Knock on. I don't have any wood around here. Particle board will work. I haven't broken a kit in a long time, outside of trying to make a custom, which kind of like, it's like, okay, well, I did that on purpose then. Panel in this bad boy real quick. More work stuff on the side. Okay, cool. Alright. John, I got you. If I break this, I will send it back to you. But fingers crossed I won't break it. Do some panel line on this. I just need to move closer to my desk so I can do this in front of the camera so you can actually pay attention to what I'm doing. And I can pay attention to kind of what I'm doing. The sloppiest panel lining job you've ever seen this side of the Mississippi. I don't know which side that is, but actually I do know which side that is, but I'm not going to tell you. Imagination. Sloppiness. Alright. Doing it out here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda want to panel in the inside. Oh. That's super weird. That's like barely etched in there. Sponsorship over. You're fired, Spicer. Breaking our kits. Ungrateful. This guy. Watch me break it now, man. I've jinxed myself super hard. Just, oh snap. Get it? I had snap. I make good jokes. Oh, dang it, hold on. I didn't break it, but I have another idea. Yeah, it's almost like that Boomsy guy is probably a better builder. He's also more handsome. Oh, damn it. You know, it would be really great a parts to like separator. I need that in my life. Alright, so time to go back to the Molotov and pop some chrome in this so I can get that shiny effect I've been looking for. Look at that shine. That shininess. Oh, oh, oh. There's like both of these really need to be replaced because they don't like spit ink out like enough to clear this. I gotta let that dry for a second. Well, we do. I gotta take a drink because I'm thirsty. 2 hours of build it's going. And while we do this, I'm going to be the most professional streamer ever. And it's what's around my house in Pokemon Go. Nothing I really care about. So that was a waste. I was going to pop a lure, but then I was like, you know what, I don't want to be distracted. My first live stream with this. Oh god, which one is the 1mm? That would be bad. It's Pokemon Go live stream now, guys. It'll be alright. That 1mm one's just so wrecked. I feel bad for it. Shiny. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Boom, 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 boom.
I can't think of his face or his name.
And that's what you've been... Oh, wait. Like, have you been building those, or is it just, like, research you're doing? Because, side note, if you're building them, that Master Grade Blitz is, like, 38 bucks on Gundam Garage. See, I'm doing great plugs here. But, like, I'm not gonna lie, those are probably some of, like, my favorite designs. Okawara's really pale? Oh, pretty pale gray, yeah. I thought you said I was, like, he was pale gray. It's like, I'm super confused. Like, I've never met the man. I've never seen a picture. Very important research. Boomsy's multitasking. He's like, guys, listen. I can moderate and shoot a review at the same time. I'm way more talented than that Spicer guy. He can't live stream 2 videos at the same time. Boom, ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Where? There. You know what I'm super thinking about? We're gonna do a little experiment here with some paint. The Aegis is super like I love like the concept, like I like the design, but it's stupid. Like, I'm an octopus, like technically that's the dumbest thing in the world. I need my white marker now, because I'm gonna do a thing that I was talking about doing earlier. And I didn't realize this actually design-wise works, and that was really loud. I do apologize. Like, I forgot how dumb it looked in animation until, like, I went back to look at some reference shots for some photos I was taking of the Strike and the Aegis fighting, and I was like, yo, that is, like, not great. Since you can't see what I'm doing, because this is really difficult, that is what I'm doing. I'm doing the armor on the outside of the hand in white to match up with the back of the hand plate. With a Gundam marker, because I'm a lazy dude. I should have primed this first, but whatever, we're doing it. I think I might just do the fingers and leave the thumb. And that gives a real, I'm wearing fingerless gloves feel. Or like tactical gloves or something, I don't know. But look at it. Yeah, that's gonna look alright. I am the best at promoting this painting thing I'm doing. It looks alright. This is why people don't buy things from me. That is a everyone was wearing fingerless gloves. A job joke. I am one of those guys, funny enough, speaking of Sam's, that sells DirecTV and Sam's gloves. So if you've ever been harangued by them, you know now what I do. You do what, dude, words are super good. Like, I'm super good at talking. Everyone was wearing fingerless gloves. I actually don't remember the beat to that, but that's alright. I don't need to. I actually really like this, like, beige color here. You own a sawmill. That's pretty dope. I can almost guarantee you it's a lot better than selling DirecTV. Saying that this is this hobby. Okay, build hands. Okay, so we're good. I just have to continue to touch those up as we go. Time to build the feet. Yeah. So it's going to be a long explanation, I assume, but why is owning a sawmill the antithesis to this hobby? Antithesis. It's a good word. I like that. That's a good word. Antithesis. You know what I don't love? The small feet on the Cheridum Saga. Like, it's got the little fin thing on the back, which is cool, but I don't know, anything with small feet I'm wary of. They kind of look like small boots. But that is one thing most 00 kits like throw me off on, is I kind of hate most of their feet. Like, they're not awful, like, they're not Full Metal Panic bad, but they're kind of close. Like, the gap in the foot's what bothers me. Like, I get that it's like mechanical, but man, I miss those pieces. I'm super bad about, like, just backing off of the camera. There we go, you can kind of see it. Alright, got those pieces in. C1 and C8. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Fine motor control would be kind of useful in this hobby. You're not wrong. I like that. Wood's your mortal enemy. Get wrecked, Wood. Wood's the peasant of building materials, apparently. Man, I remember way back in the day when I was still doing MSI reviews, and that was a thing. Like, I'd browse eBay all the time, because it was all a secondary market for the most part. Like, you didn't find MSI anywhere on a store shelf at this point. And I remember there were these guys in the Philippines. Yeah, carpal tunnel for the win, right? Luckily, I don't have to do that either. Or do either, but throwing expo markers in the air, like, a few hundred times a day, maybe. We'll see. Ah, lots of heavy equipment. I can see that. God, this goes this way. Boom. It kind of reminds me of the Gernsback's feet, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's got a little thing that goes off the back. Kind of like this. There we go. Like, I just wish there was a little piece, like, right here to, like, cover this gap. Oh. I do not envy that, because I am a small, weak man. Manual labor and I are not friends. It'd probably be good for me, though. I need exercise. How did that go? Did you destroy the box, I assume? Like, if the box are 5, oof. I think John Zato's the one taking people going to Disney World. 2 such videos. Okay, Zeta, I gotta look these up. Cause it's like a will it blend thing. I just need to know what happens. Yeah, John, Zeta's going to Disney World. Boomsy was the one shilling for us as well. I talked to him about it too. You $10 off. Good dad rewards. Hashtag good dad rewards. New hashtag we're starting. Hashtag. Where was I? See, the chat's distracting me. Oh. You're going to Disney World and he's coming along. It's this guy. God, where was I? Okay. See, chat, guys. What was I doing? What do I need? 11? Oh God. Uh-oh. I can be precise. Yes, I did it. Boom. Boom. 2 PC11s. Cut out the best, because why not? B41. Where's B? B41. It's a good thing I do not get paid to sing, because it is not good. Oh. You're convincing me. Like I said, Boomsy, you've got cat babies. That counts. Kind of, maybe. Plus, you remembered to actually put the code in the chat, so you doing it. You a real G. Go have children, then you may have your $10. This guy. Okay, Boomsy, here's what you do. Dress your kitties up in human clothes, and it'll be fine. Zeta, I think that's a challenge. It's a big challenge. Like, your chainsaw is a chainsaw, my man. It's not the B plate. Chainsaw away. Was this 34, 33? Keep these separate so I don't screw this up again. I say again like I've done it already. I guess I did technically. I didn't screw up the legs yet because I'm building those, but I've screwed up legs before. Probably say if I screw anything up more than anything, it's the legs. I always get like the knee portion backwards, so they do the raptor knees, and that's not good. No one wants rap. I mean, I take that back. A lot of people want raptor knee mecha. I guess it makes more sense. I don't know. Physics. Okay. So I got to plug this in right. Okay, this is the part I need to watch myself on. As I just go through jamming this stuff on. Is there? Okay, there's a piece that goes in here. For the shininess. Do these face in or do these face out? I'm gonna assume these face out like the arms. So. What? Hold on. Okay, no, these are the same. I'm just crazy and I need to clean these nubs because, man, these look awful. Interesting. Our expert cardboard chainsaw man giving us hot tips. And you got 2 boxes to go through there, Zeta, so maybe. Okay, time for the Molotov again. Molotov, Molotov, Molotov. Particle effects. Now. the nippers. I think I got those out of like an Amazon, just like general package thing. Yay, free like $10 nippers. If that, if that. A couple of churros or something this weekend. I might be a weird guy. Okay, to be fair, I've only had like 2 different types of churros in my life. Not a huge fan. Like, I feel kind of bad for saying that. Because they look delicious, but I'm just a weird guy. 18. Zeta's doing it. He's giving in to peer pressure. He's getting that subscription, getting that Tall Geese 2 or whatever he decides to get. Blitz, maybe. And the Blitz. Where's 822? I just had the 8 plate. I'm an idiot. There it is. I found it. It's alright, guys. I'm not blind. Oh man, we have to paint the knives on the guns too, which I'm fine with. I think it'll look cool. Just like I forgot that those were there. PC1. Yeah, Boomsy. Peer pressure, do it. This is Zeta. We gotta steal that now. I like that. Oh, dude, I know that feeling. I like having like really good food by like. There's this place in Frisco, which is like 20 minutes away now, and a surprising amount of Czechoslovakian people like descended here in this area of Texas, like in the Dallas region, like Dallas Waco, and kolaches are a huge thing here. Best kolaches and meat rolls I've ever had in my life. Like, they're so good. Not that I've had a bunch, but I mean it's on par with like some of the best barbecue I've ever had. It's so good. But it's like, okay, am I gonna really spend like $10 on breakfast and get like way more food than I need? Of course I will. But I shouldn't. And then I packed on the pounds. I bet they don't have kolaches up there, do they, John? Oh no, they don't have Whataburger either. Oh, you're missing the spicy ketchup. Oh god. Oh, that's like, oh, that actually hurts. Like, I don't think I could go without spicy ketchup. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Middle note. Ah, Zeta, one day, like, find some Czechoslovakian people and they will make you some, or they probably won't make you some kolaches because that's super fucked up. But like, if you're in the, like, if you ever travel to Texas for some reason, I don't know why you would. Not that it's like bad, just I don't know why anyone would travel to like this part. That's super weird. Like, are they? It's like, because I know like the biggest place around here that like they say it's Czech, but I don't know if it's like Czech or Polish. I think Poland has different stuff, but yeah, Zeta, if you ever go through like the Dallas region, like 35, there's a lot of places to stop. People say the kolache stop, or not, the Czech stop, just north of Waco, I think. Everyone talks about that. But if you're in Frisco, visiting the Cowboys practice stadium, for some reason it's the only thing in Frisco, or the National Video Game Museum, side note, I forgot that was there. I always forget that's there. I need to go. Kolache Heaven's phenomenal. Zeta, it's funny that your name is Jared Mess on there, because I was talking earlier about I was Boomsy, I was bad, and I watched the Hathaway's Flash preview, and I was talking about Hathaway's Flash and how it's like very Zeta-esque of like, oh, we're the AAU, but they're just like just straight called a terrorist organization, and it's like, whoa, this is kind of crazy. This is a weird. Okay, is this supposed to be off center? I guess so, dude. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would be. No, it seems to be. Oh no, it's because the peg is at an angle. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. But I was talking about that, and I was like, the PV looks like garbage, just because like the way it's animated. But like, they just straight aren't like, oh, we're peacekeeping or we're, you know, a rebellion. It's like, no, we're terrorists. Like, what? But we'll see if it gets called that in Hathaway's Flash. Hathaway is like the second Cats. He's like, I just don't. Why do you exist? I'm sad I killed this crazy chick I thought was my girlfriend. I mean, at least I guess Cats was like... No, Cats was never useful. Never mind. Tactical fingerless gloves coming up. I think I've resigned myself to just sitting back here and doing this and then moving back in there. It'd be like if we were like, hey guys, let's watch what leads up to Cats getting in a mobile suit and crashing into an asteroid. Let's do it. That's a good plan. Oh, you know what? I need to panel in the bottom of the feet because no one will ever see it. Yeah. Like, Hathaway is like, oh cool, Bright Noah's my dad. I'm literally the worst. And he gets his comeuppance, though. Like, you know, it sucks for Bright, but, you know, it happens. He doesn't get asteroided, though, which is kind of sad. That's very fitting for Cats, of like, he didn't get shot down, he just ran into an asteroid, and it's like, you deserve that. But yeah, no, it's very, like, Zeta-esque in the way it's told, but reversed. It's super weird. Super weird. Why are these work people hitting me up? Seriously? Oh, that's gonna be irritating. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. That's accurate. See, if Hathaway had just gotten, you know, stranded on a ship, it would have been fine. I got distracted super hard there. Okay, I need 2 more PC1s, because I gotta build the calves next. Working our way up to them thighs. Alright, what are the calves? The calves are what, number 24? I'm gonna say 24 and 25 because they look the same, just opposite sides. They are feet, John. They're like feet with ankles, kind of. Clean up the oh no, okay, I thought that was my mic, and I was like, I just stopped my mic. That's gonna suck for everyone. Or it sucked for everyone like 30 seconds ago because of the delay in streaming. Your boy's moving kind of slow. I usually can pump a high grade out pretty quick, but the distractions are real. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop this bad boy in here. Oh, guys, question. This is my new latest obsession. Do they have Raising Cane's where you are? I guess this part doesn't really like matter. That's that's so sad. Cane's is phenomenal. Like, I'd never tried Cane's, and there's one literally right down the street until like 2 months ago, maybe. But like, I'm not a huge fried chicken guy. Like, I'll occasionally get like a hankering for like a KFC or KFC because like Golden Chick's terrible. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this. I've always heard people like talk about it. It's phenomenal. Like 10/10. Would recommend. So, Zeta, if you ever find one, bam. And John, I assume since you say it's amazing, you've probably been at one point. I just have, if you lived in Houston, they had to have been down there. Oh, it is. Like, I was super skeptical at first because my bright idea was like, you know what, guys? In order to taste cane sauce, I'm gonna, rip a piece of this. Oh, yeah, you guys probably, well, at least like fried chicken joints, you guys probably get messed out there in the Northeast. You don't have a lot of options. But yeah, the cane sauce has a very strong, distinct flavor. It's good, don't get me wrong. But I grabbed some of the Texas toast it comes with. And yeah. I dipped it in there real thick, and it was like a super strong. I was like, oh god, what did I do? But like, it mixes so well with the, yeah, very peppery. It mixes so well with the chicken though, like, and their chicken's good. Like, man, Cane's is phenomenal. Like, it sounds bad, but I don't think I could live in a state that didn't have, like, Whataburger or Cane. Like, probably Cane's I could live with. Like, I'd be bummed about it, but, like, Whataburger especially. Oh, oops. I screwed that up. Luckily, I didn't put it together yet, because that would have sucked. Do I need to put anything else in here? Yes. I'm doing it, guys. I'm out here doing things. Yeah, it's very tasty though. All right, hey, thanks for stopping in, Zeta. I really appreciate it. Let us know how Disney World goes. Ah, yeah, the honey butter chicken sandwich. Let's be 21. Oh, there's so much food in Texas I'd miss. I will definitely announce another live stream, so feel free to pop back in, Zeta, if you're not at Disney World. Thanks for the comments and the good time. Yeah, I need to paint that. I saw that pop up on my phone. I'm going to check it out after this. I'm very excited to see what a chainsaw does to a box of Gunpla. Apparently it doesn't just automatically destroy it, so I'm very excited to see that. This is an interesting, neat design, I'm not gonna lie. As you guys can't see it as I put it together. There we go. I'm gonna check that out, Zeta. It's gonna be great. Very excited. G1, G8, G4. Where's G? 8, 9, and 4. Oh. 8. 9 and 4. I'm interested to see how these guns peg in, I'm not gonna lie. Like, how is this gonna work? I know I can't assume, like, I can't be that crazy, but that was literally just a peg. It is literally just a peg. Ow. Fuck myself. Alright, bam. Look at that part. It's looking good. It's a mount. Gotta panel line it with this gray panel line marker. Move the legs over so you can kind of see them, and try to do this on the camera. And give it a little, not like a riveted look by any means, but at least oh, that is, well, color those in now. Now there's one. Pop that on the knee. Bam! That should be the last of that calf. Now I just gotta build the other one. And we will only have the waist, and we'll be done with the main body. And it's really just guns, like there's no other backpack or anything to build. Then the guns are usually pretty quick and easy, so go us. Be out here, we doing it. Boomsy's filming a video. Zeta's playing some Forza. John's getting some business. And I'm building a kit. Out of camera again. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. I'm doing good, guys. Doing it. I can hear people outside. They're very loud. Not a fan. Only disadvantage living in an apartment. Well, there's several, but mainly loud neighbors. And you can hear them. Boom. Oops, okay, that just like broke the tip off in that. I would have been very upset with myself. Bam! 2 done. 2 down. Now I just gotta build the A27s. Not build the A27s, I need to snip the A27s. That's a really cool kit, John, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the body is a lot different than I thought it was gonna be, and I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm pretty stoked, you guys. Ow! Foot. Let me move the lamp here for, oh god, I'm knocking everything over. Just a second so I can see what I'm actually building here. PC1. Last 2 PC1s. If I lose a PC1 now, I will be PC1-less. And PC11. Oh. On the plus side, if I messed up any of the PC joints, I've got a ton of extras from other kits. So that's pretty neat. And then B39 and 40. You know what also sounds good? Torchies. Like, I don't know, like all of these places, with the exception of Whataburger, are fairly new revelations. Like, I'd say the last 2 years. But I would feel real bad not having them. Like, I'm not gonna lie. They all real good. Let's go towards the outside, I think. We're about to find out. I gotta trim this too. These 00 kits are still really solid. Like, they hold up, you know? Like, there's some new things like the Moon Gundam and like a few of like the new Build Fighters kits have kind of like not revolutionized, but changed. But for the most part, like, a lot of this is like still super standard tech. Like, they age well. Even this one, I mean, it's pretty much just a recolor with a few variations on it, but like, it's nice. Get this piece pushed together. There we go. All right. So now I got to figure out. Okay, so this will go here. Dang, hold on. Where did I put those? Got to fix this. There we go. When in doubt, squeeze it out. Oh well, maybe not. There we go. Leg 1 done. Leg 2 almost through. Haha. I'm clever. Not really. And this goes around this way. Bam, phenomenal. Time to do another round of the white on the fingerless glove look. Works best on the splayed open hand, but whatever. Chill music is nice. Okay, what are we doing? What are we looking at here? The waist. Okay. B9. Where you at, B9? There you are. It's like B2, but... B9, B9, B9. I'll need B8 soon as well. Okay, this is where we start getting to the 8 to 10-year-old range kit thing. How about I need B7 as well? We're starting to see some of the old tech in the waist come out. It's not bad, like... I mean, like the Sinanju Stein didn't have anything better, so it's like not a huge deal, but... I honestly think that this was probably better than like what they put in the Sinanju Stein. Like, the OG Sinanju hips aren't terrible, but they're not great either. Okay, so I need this. The bottom goes down. That, yeah, where are they at? Tweezers. I should listen to lo-fi hip hop more. So we got the PC part in there. Got that in there, and we got, this doesn't matter, I guess. Oh yeah, I remember these joints. C16, C17. C16 and 17. Or 17, it's right next to it. I'm blind. I might actually go back and paint like the pastel parts, like the pastel orange of this red, because I like it more, but it's not awful by any means. Like, it's just a weird orange tone that's like an orange pink pastel orange color. Like, look at that. It doesn't look as pastel on the camera, but whatever. It is alright. We know what it is. It doesn't look bad. And it's a good contrast as well, like, to the overall kit. Like the dark hunter green, what a little black I've put on it. As far as accents, the yellow is also very pastel. And that blue gray, that steel gray. Time to clip these in half so that I can get individualized front skirt armor. And clean this bad boy up. And then throw a panel line in that center piece. Make it a little more dramatic looking. We doing it. We doing it. Oh, I hate these little parts like this. Little super cool fix that though. It's not broken by any means, but it's like, it's loose because the way they used to put the, I guess not, it's still fine. Yeah, it's alright. Okay, now I gotta flip this over so I gotta move everything. Put the legs on though. Something I was customizing not too long ago. I had like a long torso joint like this. Those ankles are super interesting. All this junk in my hands. Alright, move the left back. Try not to hit my mic as I do this. There we go. Okay. It's under my... Oh. Nothing was under me, it's just that. Sports websites. Well, hey, on the plus side, nothing broke, but you thought it was broken. It's good though. I fixed. I didn't break it, so it's like I didn't fix it, but like, cause it didn't need to be fixed. But I had to. I snipped the front skirt armor in half, so I could do this without them being tied together. But the way the old school joint works is it connects in the middle where that connected, so that's where all the friction comes from. Sports websites. What kind of sports websites? Like ESPN, or are we talking other sports websites? Like what? I came back when I heard broken. I ruined your happy browsing. rivals. What is rival? Like, is it like news or like this is? It's all stupid questions. I do not keep up with many sports. What I see at work is pretty much what I get to see. So. Now what? What is? Where are my tweezers? There you go. There they are. They hide. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on. There we go. Popped it in. And pop that on the back. If I can. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, C 13 and 14. Oh no, G. C, what am I thinking? I'm gonna panel line these for in there. Some good panel line opportunities in here. I've actually got some pretty good opportunities to line this stiff. Something like this would be super cool with the no-name stuff on it. Like, it'd still be like, it's super busy, so it's like, I don't know that would be a good idea, but put the no-name rifle on it. Or the no-name shroud thingy, whatever it's called. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, actually, let's move this guy back to where you can see what's done while I try to panel line these little grenades. Wouldn't mobile suit grenades just be bombs? Like, is there a difference? Asking the real questions. John, are you a sports guy? Like, I assume you keep up with sports if you're looking at a sports website. How does this connect? Right there. Oh, I was asking, like, I assume you're probably pretty big into sports if you're checking sports websites. Oh, giving Zeta his code. I actually need to move this up so I can see what I'm building. G112. You're probably watching a lot of college basketball then. It's that time of year. Oh, okay. I assume you caught the oh. Okay, no, I did this right. I'm not crazy. Oh, cool, okay. Yeah. You probably watched, I mean, I'd assume you probably watched the national championship. what? Rate limited. That sounds familiar. Not really super familiar with the term though. Seven, 10. Where have I heard that term? Rate limited. I'll look it up. Oh. That's super weird. YouTube definitely trying to promote communication between people. Why do I stream here? Okay, there's that, and this should slide right in here. And it does, and bam. We got a holster, guys. One on each side. YouTube, you're insane. Like, there's so many, like, I love making YouTube videos, don't get me wrong. But YouTube just does so many things that's like, that makes no sense. Why would you do that? And they do it anyway. Because they're YouTube. Sorry, what are you gonna use? Venmo? Or Vimeo? Not Vimeo. Not Venmo, Vimeo. Ugh. Words are hard. Okay, I definitely have to clean those nubs up. Those are awful. Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, like, at least in like live stream chats and stuff, you can have mods. And of course, just like their normal community is like, well, like no one knows how to get to the messages anyway, so. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Facebook's done it to me before. With sharing stuff, being like, oh, you've shared too much today. You're blocked for 2 days. Oh, cool. But I get it, it makes sense. I knew I heard that somewhere, it's because Facebook. That's great. 5, 6. PC9 is what I'm looking for. I would say these are probably like the side skirts are probably going to be the most easily knocked off part on this kit, if I had to guess. I remember the Minamatsu Custom had ones like these, and I was not a fan. They fall out of those pegs super easy. Which sucks for like really big, heavy ones, but that's alright. A little super glue will fix it. And this goes right here. Great. And this goes right here. Does it go, does it face forward? Yeah, it faces forward. Oh. Oh, they're actually pretty tight, never mind. I messed up my Minamatsu Custom then, because these do not feel loose at all. Boom, we got some holsters, buddies. Holsters. We're almost done. We move fast, we doing it. Only got guns and... Does this come with a stand? This kind of... That looks like a stand. It might be a stand, I can't tell what that is. It's not in the instructions, I'll figure it out, I guess, but... 839. And the main body is done, then it's just weapons and accessories. Oh, I just knocked everything over. That's good. That's what I wanted to do. It's all part of my plan. And let's match those up. Snap. Boom. Boom. He's done. Body-wise. Now the weapon should be pretty simple. F2, F3. Where's the F blade? Here we go. F2, push 3. F2, F3. And that goes through this hole, I think. Yeah. Okay. And then was that G2? I think the clear green parts is they do leave a little bit of their nubs are way harder to get rid of. So that stress on that plastic is way worse. But this design-wise is at least pretty good. So for oops, I was supposed to use that other part. No, I have not done anything irreversible, so I'll probably clip the other part out anyway eventually, as I do. As I am to do. And this goes... Okay, so this is how that clips on. That's alright, that's not bad. That's interesting. And I now have a use for that other paint. I knew I was going to have a use for it. If it is... It's mostly dry. Great. Give me this one. Cool. There's still some in there. There we go. Do some more touch up here in a second because it is a little rough. I might have to get some more paint. I think this is the only one that does this though. Yeah, it's the only gun that does this. There is another piece, 2 pieces, G1 and F9. F9, where are you at, F9? There. Alright, there's also a couple other parts not that I have to build that I want to build. The main one being the sniper rifle. Oh, come on. I have to get the tweezers out. Oh, no, I don't. No. I got it. I think, maybe. I don't know. Oh, no. Nope, I did this backwards again. One day a part separator will be mine. There we go. Hey, there we go. Oh, I took a bunch of the paint off. Oh well. That's alright though. That's a cool looking rifle. I like it. Thumbs up, guys. Okay. While I wait to continue to paint this, let's build the other ones. F6, F3, F6. Get the submachine guns in here. Another F3, which is down here. And another G1. Or wait, is it 3? No, yeah, it's 3. I'm blind. Getting numbers confused makes me blind. This makes me dyslexic. I guess, I mean, that wouldn't make me, being dyslexic makes me dyslexic. But this goes through here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm digging these designs though. Like, I like these guns. They are pretty, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just the G and pistol ones out. Give me a second. I need to hit the gym more. That was a weird like way to come back in, but it's bad. You know, I'm back. Whatever. The gym would be good for me. I gotta get them gains. I actually gotta get them losses. Like, I'm fucking fat. I gotta chill it on the canes and other assorted food places. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Oh. No, slowly getting to the point where it's like, oh, hey, cool. I remember where the camera is. Where as I get to the end of building all this. Okay. Once again, I'll take that as a no that Boomsy has not time traveled yet to have his future children for a $10 discount on membership. There we go, that's looking better. The real Costco. It's the real Costco's Twitter handle, the real Costco. I also lied, I was not done with the main body because I forgot a shoulder pad. Yeah, boy, out here doing it. Freaking shoulder pads. Oh no. There we go. Knock the head off, as well as the little chicken wing on his head. There we go. That Cheridum saga for y'all. Easy meals. I need easy meals in my life, mainly because I suck ass at cooking. But that's a different story for a different day. I've heard that Costco's food court is apparently pretty decent. Yeah, Sam's Club's like $2.50 pizza is like, it's there. You know, it's not awful. It is a pound of grease. But seeing as I work in Sam's Club and I only get 30 minutes for lunch, I gotta get that sometimes. Yeah, a few of our guys work in Costco's and they're like, dude, you don't even know, like, Costco is real. So yeah, now I gotta like sneak into a Costco to get some pizza. It's a necessity now. I like that real grade tall geese too. And that real grade tall geese too, man, I'm not gonna lie, it's been on my mind for a while. I said I've got a spot cleared off right next to the tall geese one, and I'll paint the little trays up and... Oh. I guess that makes sense. So Sam's. I don't know why I thought they'd be like, you can't get in. You aren't a member. And it's like, how do you become a member? It's like, you don't. You get kicked out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's shove the handle through here. If I can. There we go. My Costco game this week. Gotta remember these things. Oh, oops. That's weird. I guess they're the same gun, so it doesn't really not make sense that their handle's on the same side. I'm gonna have to paint the inside of the GN rifles too for the scopes. I thought about that. GN pistols at least are gonna be fine. The pistol 2s. You have to sneak into Sam's? Sam's here lets people do the same thing. Like, you'd be surprised how many people, like, we talk to, and they're like, oh, we're not Sam's Club members, we're just here for pizza. Wow, that's a high level snobbery there, John. Mental note, I will find a Costco somewhere one day and be like, yo, give me that pizza. Give me the pizza. And I need this. And the other handle. He is coming together, guys. He's almost done. Other than snipping all the extra pieces and building the sniper rifle, which it doesn't tell me how to do, and the stand thing, which it also doesn't tell me how to do, but that's alright. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it live. Pizza's tasty, yo. Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta put in another lens. That's I really like these GN lenses. Like the gold or the clear green really does add another level of it. It just looks cool. Take like that M16 AR-15 look and just add on another future to it. Future looking thing. Good thing I put way too much paint out so I can do both of these now. And last and most definitely not least, I get to figure out how to build the sniper rifle. Which cannot be hard, and if I really need to, I'll look it up, but... Oh, sweet. I'm super excited about that. Nice little T61 tank to sit on up there with my RX-78-2. It will look pretty good. I gotta paint it, do some test weathering on it. I'm very excited. Oh, I hope I didn't clip. Nah, there's too much green for me not to have another lens somewhere. Okay. So, oh, there's not a, so these parts attach. Okay. Doesn't look like I'm missing anything there, hopefully. That's still, oh no, that does, damn it. These look like they just, there's not a, oh, there's a little, okay. Okay, here's a handle. Figure that out. Okay. That looks like the piece that needs to go there. T61 tank. Oh, this is cool. You can actually attach the sniper rifle to like his shoulder. Now I gotta figure out how to. Okay, so that looks like the tip of the rifle. I'm doing this. It looks like a GN container, so that's not it. I don't know what that is. I don't see like a hinge thing. Here, let me see. There's gotta be like another lens somewhere for. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Okay. For having no idea what I'm doing for this, I feel like I'm doing pretty good as far as the guns go. Or, I mean, this one. The other ones I know how to, like, it tells you how to build them, but... Oh, there's a... Oh, that's what it is. Aha. Process of elimination. Okay. I wonder if I can look up the... I bet I can. I bet I can find... I've got to be in here somewhere. Because I think the G plates are empty. No. Well, this one. That one is. I'll probably find the manual page for this. Double menu. Let's get all the empty plates out of the way so I don't like keep trying to grab them. There we go. Okay, let's look. There's not a lot of parts there. This is also from the original Cheridum. No parts there. There's yellow there. Big visor thing here. There's a standing thing for the bits. bloody confused. Oh wait, where did I put that one? Okay, there we go. Now. Okay, so this doesn't... Oh, hold on, no. Okay. And then it's supposed... So there's gotta be a piece that goes here. Just this piece, and then that connects. Okay. Figuring it out. We're doing it. We're figuring this out, dudes. We doing it. We doing it. We doing it. We doing it. I was doing it backwards, that's what it was. Haha. Okay. So there's gotta be a guide piece that goes there somewhere. I assume. There we go, there's the barrel. Okay. I really wish you told me how to do this one. I don't think it's that. That's way too heavy duty, and that looks like a mount. There's not a PC piece, is there? All this looks extra. No, that's extra. Here, let me... Un momento, por favor. Research is necessary. Okay, I need to look at... There we go, that's what I'm doing. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it is just like... That seems super jank though. It looks like something is supposed to go in there. But there's not a... Yeah, because there's not a... Yeah, okay, never mind. That's literally it. Okay. Cool. Well, other than some paint touch-up, everything is done. I've built it. We've done it, guys. First live stream in the bag. Or first building live stream, at least. Learned that Zeta does sawmills and chainsaws some gunpla boxes. Also, membershipos were given out or were done. That's cool. I figured out how to build the sniper rifle without any instructions. That was cool. And we've just been listening to chill hip hop the entire time. I feel like a big hipster saying that. Hi, Catman. You cannot be a part of this, friend. I'm sorry. I know you want to, but there's no room for you. You could sit on the arm of a chair. He's like, I don't want to do that. Look at him. He's so cute. You gotta get down.
Excuse you.
He's like, nope, I'm Cat.
You gotta build a thing, Minx.
He's like, I'm gonna try. I not have opposable thumbs, but that's okay. Yeah, it was an actually really interesting build. Like, I wasn't sure how the guns were gonna connect, like on the knees, which was really interesting. Let's see if I can. Light's like beating this thing down. Like, I feel like it's getting washed out. Let me see if I can back the lamp up a little bit. There you go. I can get some more color in there. But overall, yeah, no, it's super good. Like, a lot of customization room, and it gives you a lot of extra pieces because, you know, it's like just a base. It's like based off the Cheridum, so you get a lot of the Cheridum pieces. Which are cool for use for customs and stuff. Biscuit bean, why you do that? I know there's plastic in your way, I'm sorry. There you go, have fun. So yeah, overall, like, super good kit, like, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do some painting here and take care of that. Sounds like someone's outside my window yelling at someone. That might be the music, I can't tell. But overall, yeah, I'm like super pleased with this. The feet I thought were gonna be super jank, but they're not. You know, it's one of the few mobile suits that has like pistols. I love that. I gotta finish these pistols though. That silver should be dry enough. You're not wrong, John. But like overall, this is like, had I like paid $20 for this kit, I'd have been like, yeah, that's good. If I'd paid like 25, I'd still been pretty happy with it. I'd be like, yeah, no. Especially since I had some custom ideas for it anyway. Very excited about this. Paint this gun here. Like, the pistols are so cool. Not lie. Like, the Cheridum went hard in getting some cool accessories. Sniper rifle's cool, even though I'm pretty sure I've like janked it up. Like, I didn't break it, I just don't think I built it right, honestly. It seems like it doesn't tilt all the way, but that's alright. I'm gonna use it, like, that's probably gonna be the main gun it uses, honestly, with the pistols when I'm posing. But yeah, no, like thumbs up super hard, John. Like, this is a cool kit. Very excited about it. Okay, so I can touch that up too. Where's the brush? There. It's not much. A little touch-up work there. And I might. I'll have to kind of fix that one a little better. Actually, I might just like. I kind of like it without the barrel. I think that kind of looks cool. I don't know. I'll save the barrel just in case. And then just clip the rest of the stuff out. I wonder if I can figure out the bits. Like, I might be able to figure out how to build those. Biscuit, no. Nope. Okay, fine. I am trying to help you, Biscuit. Can't man is all about boxes right now. Okay. But yeah, I think this has been a pretty successful build. Let me stand him up here. Not that you can really see that well from that angle. Wonder if I can. Time to jostle. Out here doing it. John's like membershiping it up, yo. Yeah, let me move this back. Get some light on it. And you can see how fat I've gotten. Boom. He is done. Look at it. Look at it. I said I think I'm gonna paint that part probably red. And honestly, I don't know though. Overall though, like really nice. Like, into it. Biscuit, calm down. Clip on GM Pistol 2s, give him his beam saber look. Hopefully I didn't get any silver on me. I did not. Boom. Get his trusty sniper rifle, which is not held in the hand. Oh, there we go. There we go. Boom. And pop out the little clip here. Armed to the teeth. another gun. Got another headlamp thingy. Got another closed fist. What did I do with my other numbers? I've got some other pieces to clip out. Actually. Oh no. Bam. A little super glue will help that. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I mean, the fast build may not look good. I mean, paint's a little sloppy. I'll have to touch it up later, but it doesn't look awful, I do have to say. I think my paint is reasonable. A little touch-up still necessary, though. Probably also going to put some more paint on the rifles as well. After I do this gray, I'll probably paint like the first part of it black. Oh no. Since the Binks Bonks has been around here, I've got hair, cat hair everywhere. So I'm trying not to get it in my paint. Boom. Yeah, so I'm probably going to paint like this part. It's not gray. Black. You won't have a backlog if that happened. I mean, I already don't have a backlog, so we're good there. Actually, I have black right here. I'm gonna try this and see what this looks like. We're about to find out. Hey, Zeta's back. Oh, John, I forgot to tell you the unboxing video went up today. Side note. last second because I didn't have blank. This planned out. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this. There we go. Oh. Okay, hold on.
So when did you know, like, that she was the one for you? October 21st, 1975. Jesus Christ, you know the fucking day? Oh, yeah. Day of the game. We're sitting in the bar waiting for the game to start. And in walks this girl.
Is that better? Or is my mic still crazy? Tried lowering some of the audio to see if that does anything. Touched it. Hi, Biscuit. How's the biscuit? Oh, be nice. I am a going, that's super weird. Alright, yeah. I'll go back to mute. I guess since this is a super chank now and I'm like pretty much done, save the rest of this for the review. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming by. Unless you guys want me just to leave and so stay muted for some reason. Whoa, get it. You can meet my cat. Hi, Biscuit. He's not happy about this. No, you could do. You could do. You do. Bye-bye. Get off.